No, we good. He dropped out of VADA. He's making all the excuses. But it's okay. We're not even worried about him. I really want to fight Shakur.
No, we need that Haney fight too, though.
No, I know. That's always going to be there, though. But that's who I want to fight. I want to go from Barrios to Shakur.
Oh, right, straight to it.
Yeah.
What 47?
44.
You're making 44.
I'll make a whole division called 44. Me and Shakur.
44.
He said he'd do it.
No rehydration, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a huge fight, too.
Yeah, and I know he's confident, so let's run it.
But I feel like with all the bad blood now between you, I feel like you and Devin truly don't like each other. And like how great the first fight was.
You know me, I just love something about fighting so many people don't think I'm going to beat. It's like that Devin Haney effect.
Right.
It's like, you really think I'm not going to beat this
You're
guy?
like a 9-1 underdog, yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, with Shakur, they're going to be all thinking he's going to spank me, blah, 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 all this shit.
Right.
And when I get in there and I start hitting him, it's going to be a whole, because I'm not one of those fighters that don't have a quick eye. He knows that my eye is quick. He like, I have that same eye twitch that Shakur has. I do. He knows it. We fought in the amateurs. I beat you. Don't even play around. You know I did. They robbed me because of, you know, your coach was doing something with that girl at the USA boxing. Don't think I don't know that. I know the shit. And talking about shit, you shit your pants at the Junior Golden Gloves, and we seen you. All right, anyways.
Yeah?
Yeah. You got to bring up shit for no reason? But next time, that next time, buddy, you won't have a next time. I'm finishing you. You will never box again if we fight again, and you know that. And I bow to that. If we fight again, you will never box again. I promise you that.
What's up? Tell them gang, your boy 2 times, and I'm back with another boxing session. Check it out. Ryan Garcia and Shakur Stevenson can be cooking up next. Devin Haney is out of there. Devin Haney said the ship is sealed. Ryan Garcia Pop said Bill Haney don't want no parts of Ryan Garcia career-ending fight.
So, I mean, that's going to get a lot of people thinking like, hey, what happened to the Ryan and Devin rematch now?
Well, that's the thing, I mean, I'll be honest with you. Devin says yes, but have you heard the father lately? He keeps on saying, nah, we don't want it. We don't want it. Man, he knows us. I would honestly say that Ryan fights Devin Haney, he'll end his career. People might disagree with me on that, but this is the truth. Ryan's very dangerous right now. He's totally focused. He beat Devin Haney, okay, when he was 30%.
Crazy work, though. Crazy work. I was already kind of feeling that way. I was already kind of feeling like, I think Devin, like, pops whatever you want me to do. I think he trusting his pops again. At first, he was kind of not trusting his pops after the Ryan Garcia fight because he kind of felt like he set them off. But I think he trusting his pop again. He like, whatever the fuck you say, Daddy, nah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it, period. And I think Bill Haney kind of know it wasn't just the Osterring. It wasn't just the Osterring. Ryan got that left hook. That left hook is there. And I'm gonna say this for a lot of y'all people who gonna say I'm a Shakur hater. The left hook is there for Shakur. Left hook to the body is there for Shakur and Ryan. Ryan got that left hook. I'm going to tell y'all something that Shakur is a great fighter. He is a great fighter. But I understand boxing hands and be like, it's not, boxing fans say, well, it's not for you. That fight's not for you. You don't like boxing. You need to go watch MMA, bro. No. You have to understand the entertainment part of boxing, bro. I get it. Shakur is a very good fighter, but people pay for entertainment. They paying for Wilder to knock people out. That's why they love heavyweight fights. That's why they love Mike Tyson. I know y'all gonna be like, that's not the pugilist of the sport. I get it. I get it. I'm a boxing fan. I'm cool with Shakur fighting. I wanted to know if he could do the Shakur shit on Teofimo Lopez, and guess what? He can. I want to know if he could do the Shakur shit on Ryan Garcia. I think he can. I got Shakur beating Ryan Garcia for sure, but I will tell you this: that left hook to the body has been there. Oscar Valdez, Teofimo Lopez, Edwin De Los Santos, Zepeda, that left hook to the body set up shit on Shakur. And I don't know how the fuck Teofimo ain't see that. Ryan, I'm pretty sure it's Pop with you trying to get it off on Shakur, because I'm pretty sure he know that by now. And I've been saying it for a couple days. So at the end of the day, Shakur gonna pick up on that shit quick and he will fix that shit. Shakur is a special fighter. I am not trying to say that at all. And I do think at the end of this whole road is going to be Gervonta Davis, Shakur Stevenson, and I honestly don't know who's going to win that fight. I'm still Team Tank, but I'm very unbiased in my takes. I'm very unbiased in my take. I think that Tank will be a harder fight for I mean, Devin will be a harder fight for Tank at 147. I think Tank could have beat Devin at 135 or 140 pretty easily. I think it'll be a harder fight at 147. Devin Haney have a way better chance of winning at 147. I think Ryan Garcia even have a better chance of winning at a higher weight. 140, 144. But at the same time, I'm not a hater. I am not a hater. I agree with Ryan trying to get with Shakur trying to get a rehydration cause on Devin Haney at 147, even though that fight could happen at 135 with no rehydration cause if you had took the money, but you didn't want to take that money. Now it is what it is. But at the same time, Shakur is a small fighter. He's a 135, 140. Why does Ryan want to fight? Don't get me wrong. I get all the big names want to fight because that's the money. But why are you always trying to pick up on the smaller guys? I don't ever hear you saying, I want to fight Boots. I want to fight, he clearly want to smoke with Devin. We know that. But I don't hear him saying, having this energy with the bigger guys. It's always the little guys that smoke with the bigger guys. Whole time that Devin Haney said that ship is sealed because he don't want to do VADA testing. Shakur said the same thing. Shakur said, what did he say? Cepeda down, T.O. down, Ryan next. So I guess he's trying to count down the best because he's taking down. It is what it is. And I don't know. I think Ryan Garcia is going to put up a way better fight than Teofimo Lopez did. And I know it's not going to be jab, jab all night. I can't get past your jab. I know it's not going to be that with Ryan. Ryan going to get past. Ryan ain't as bad as y'all paint the picture to be. Before Ryan and Tank, it was Ryan could beat Tank. He fed. I was hearing people saying Ryan could beat Tank. A lot of people had Tank, but y'all was trying to. It was a toss up with that fight. And now that Tank beat Ryan, now it's Ryan is trash. Tank is still trash. Everybody who Tank fight is trash, but yet Lamont Roach set to go fight who? Pitbull, but he's so trash. I'm finna beat him the worst he ever did. Didn't happen. Rolly couldn't beat Pitbull. Tank beat Rolly, undefeated. Tank beat Pitbull, undefeated. Tank beat Mario's, undefeated. Everybody like trying to throw shade at all Tank wins, and I just don't fucking get it. Y'all niggas Frank Martin, Shakur was trying to fight Frank Martin before Tank fought Frank Martin, and then as soon as him and Keyshawn was trying to fight him at the same time, Frank took the fight with Tank for way more money than he would have got with them. Smart man, Frank, because you can still you get a fight with them later down the line and still make another big bag. Smart. And y'all calling Frank a duck for ducking Shakur when Tank is the bigger name with the bigger fight. How is he a duck? Smart. Then after the fight get made, he fight nobody. He was easy, but y'all was literally Shakur was actively trying to make a fight with Frank Martin at the same time Tank was. So why not? Why not? Why the fuck Tank can't do it? Now he fooled. Keyshawn trying to fight. You see what I'm saying? But the narrative changed as soon as the fight over. If people saying Teofimo is garbage, and yes, I'm not saying Teofimo is garbage, and I'm not saying he don't got skill, but I'm saying a lot of people like to think that Teofimo and Tank had Teofimo and Tank would have been the hardest fight. I don't think so. I had Tank knocking out Devin, Teofimo, and Ryan. That was the Kings. I had Tank beating them all from the beginning, especially at 135. I knew it. Tank and Devin and Teofimo would have got beat by Tank. I always had that up there. So it was Ryan and Teofimo and Devin. I had Tank beating all of them. Tank was the first person to fight Ryan, and then Ryan fought Devin. People like to make Devin Haney resume things so great, but who has Devin Haney fought besides Loma? And if y'all not putting Loma as elite, then who has he fought besides him? Technically, if you want to do that, look, Regis Prograis was a good win. I give Devin credit for what he does. He defended his undisputed against Lomachenko. Good shit. He defended it. It was a close fight, but he defended it. That's you get points for that. He took undisputed from George Kambosos, who beat Teofimo Lopez. You took it. You rematched him. You beat Loma. You went to 140, took it from Regis, then fought Ryan, then you had a down sport. Then Ramirez. Then, what's his name? Brian Norman. That's getting the get back. And I fuck with Devin whole thing, but at the end of the day, none of his fights really been 50-50. I had Devin beating Loma a little bit worse than what he did, but it is what it is. I knew that if I had seen Devin versus Regis, I wanted to see how you fight a puncher, and he had no problem with staying out of the. Regis was not fast, he wasn't as sharp or nothing. So, but I did know that Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney would look more like a Loma fight, but with a bigger guy, and that's what it pretty much looked like. Not to say Loma had the same skills, but I'm telling you, Ryan was gonna be able to be bigger. Because look, this is what Devin Haney do real good. What people don't understand, he clinches and he ties you up real good, and he able to mix it up with you real good, and then jump up out of there. You ain't gonna be able to do that with a guy bigger than you. Brian Norman wasn't stronger than Devin that day. Brian Norman wasn't stronger than Devin. He probably had a more of a pop on his punch, but he wasn't stronger. And it was a leaping shot that Devin think that shit coming from a mile away. Ryan Garcia just whip his shit. Foul! Brian Norman leap. Like, he telegraphing that bitch. Ryan whipping it. Bow! And he can change direction. Bow! So Devin didn't see that bitch coming at all. Getting hit with the whole shot. Never really recovering. Getting hit again. Starting the bells back up. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, I just want to talk about Shakur versus motherfucking Ryan Garcia. It's gonna be that would be a very good fight. I got Ryan beating Mario Barrios. I know y'all think the training footage from Ryan Garcia, shit looking good. Ryan good looking very fucking good. Ryan is looking very good right now. He looking sharp. He on weight 149, so I don't want to hear all that. He was getting fined. You know, they had that about him getting fined. No, he ain't getting fined. He was on weight. Never heard nobody getting fined. I don't know what they be putting out. But the media pay pictures and fans run with the shit. That shit was going viral that he got fined. I knew that wasn't it. It don't make sense. When you get a weigh-in 2 weeks before the fight that you get paid $5,000 for, that you gotta get fined. Well, WBC ain't finding nobody $5,000. Why the fuck would he be finding Ryan Garcia? He ain't even a champion yet. It would be more Barrios. I never even heard of that, so I knew it was cap, and that's why I report on it. And yeah, my bad, I've been gone, but got a lot of shit going on. But we getting it wrapped up. This week we lit. Y'all gotta tap into my TikTok. The content on TikTok is flowing like a motherfucking faucet. Gotta stay on there. I'm staying connected with y'all on TikTok. I never miss a day. I never miss a beat on TikTok. I never miss a situation. Never miss nothing on TikTok. The whole show with Joaquin Buckley and Terrence Crawford, I was covering it on TikTok. Niggas was so mad. At the end of the day, let's just be honest. MMA fighters would most likely be the boxers in a one-on-one fight. And if we was in my basement fighting an MMA fighter, if nobody here to stop the fight, they probably would win the fight against a boxer, especially if they're very trained. If they're not, if they're just small level, no. But if they're like UFC level and it's a pro boxer, I'm going to give it to the UFC fighter. Okay, I get it. But I don't like to disrespect. UFC fighters be so UFC fans be so ready to disrespect boxing. It's fucking funny. They be so ready to, yeah, Joaquin Buckley, right, but he will fucking maul him. He will fucking get him in the room and rape. What? It's Terrence Crawford, the pound for pound best fighter in the world. I will have no disrespect on my boy Bud's name. No disrespect. If you gonna tell me if I gotta pick any fighter to go up and fight in the MMA for me with that dog mentality, it will be that man behind me, Terrence motherfucking Bud Crawford. Put some respect on his name. They be so ready to start talking shit and going with it. Fuck out of here. No, you gonna respect you gonna respect this shit. You're gonna respect this boxing shit for sure. So yeah, I'm not gonna, if you talking shit and he'll wipe it, I'm gonna stand on boxing. I'm gonna defend boxing. Y'all will not hear it from me that it ain't a 50-50 fight. It's a 50-50 fight in the street, motherfucker. It's a 50-50, and a lot of motherfuckers didn't have no real excuse. They were saying, if he takes him down, like, nigga, you not taking nobody down. You ain't doing it ain't no cage to stop you from going back. If Terrence Crawford move out the way from your fucking rush and hit you with a 3-piece, nigga, you hit. You gonna spool up. Now you dazed. Now I can hit you with some motion. What you gonna do? Come in and rush again and get hit again with another 3-piece? Come in again, you hit another 3-piece? Throw a leg cook. I'm gonna see that shit coming. Now you getting wobbly. Now that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all just looking at it one side, like, if he grab him, he maul him, but what if he miss? What if he don't grab him? What if he get punched grabbing? You're like, y'all just looking at one side of it. Y'all ain't, because you're being biased. But if you look at the whole fucking take of it, it's, oh, well, this nigga ain't completely helpless. He got way better distance management and all. Then they can try to say that UFC fighters got way better distance management than boxers. I was like, wow. Are you serious? Distance control is what boxing is all fucking about. If you got good distance control, nigga, Joaquin Buckley wouldn't even be able to touch Shakur up in a fucking fight. He wouldn't be able to touch Terrence Crawford. You would not be able to touch Terrence Crawford. I'm pretty sure you probably get 3 punches in fucking, maybe 3 punches in 5 rounds, 4 rounds. I don't even think that. Joaquin Buckley is slow as fuck. He's swole as hell. Terrence Crawford will see every punch he's throwing, and that's in boxing. Now, in MMA, he might be better. In MMA, he's a striker. And what I try to get people to understand is y'all talk all this shit about Terrence Crawford and how you get watched in UFC. Terrence Crawford can go and train wrestling for three years and be damn near it be at the top of the sport, if not at the top of the sport. At 40 years old. Meanwhile, Joaquin Buckley can get 5 to 7 years of training, he won't even be able to beat George Gambosis. So you can say whatever the fuck you want. Boxing is a spirit sport. I don't know nobody in the UFC who don't got who at the top of the UFC without boxing, without that in their game, without incorporating boxing in their game. Boxing is a very key part of martial arts in combat. It's boxing. That's why everybody focus on boxing in combat, because you have to know how to box. So stop trying to downplay boxing because y'all feel like that's the real fight. And then y'all be saying, if you get them to the ground, that's the main part y'all don't even like about it. I hate when you get born and running and rapping around and not doing nothing and holding. But it's okay for Terrence Crawford to do it. Did y'all say boxers run, but you don't think he'll be able to stay away from Joaquin Buckley throwing kicks, run from the kicks? So make it make sense, bro. That's all I'm saying. Just make it make sense. What y'all feel about this fight? Do y'all think that Shakur Stevenson and Ryan Garcia will happen next? And if it does happen next, how do you got the fight going? Who you got winning? Who do you got winning? Ryan Garcia versus Shakur Stevenson. Who do you got winning that fight? I'm pretty sure Shakur Stevenson win, but I'm telling y'all right now, that left hook to the body is there on Shakur. The left hook to the body is there on Shakur. It's there on Shakur, and y'all can say I'm hating, y'all can say what y'all want to do, but this is boxing. We talking boxing. That's all we doing. Can we talk boxing without it getting to that? We talking boxing. I understand. I got Shakur winning the fight, but a lot of motherfuckers, when you fighting a guy like Shakur, the only chance your ass got to win is a puncher's chance. If you ain't got that one punch knockout power, you probably can't win. And Ryan got that shit. Ryan got that shit. So if Ryan can't hurt Shakur, and I heard Shakur, and I'm gonna tell you, to be honest with you, Shakur got a better chin than we expect, because he said a couple times he was hurt, and motherfuckers didn't know. And I never visibly seen him hurt. Even when he got stumbled a little bit, anticipated, he wasn't hurt. You see what I'm saying? So he got a good poker face, and I'll take your ass a long way in boxing. If Ryan Garcia could tap that motherfucking body and Shakur might hit the canvas, that could change the fucking fight. Don't mean you win a fight, because Shakur might be winning every fucking round if he get one fucking knockdown. So mind you that. And they said they fight in the amateurs was razor close, and Shakur was shitting on himself in the silver gloves or some shit, and who knows. But I'm gonna tell you the other thing. Shakur did say that the fight will happen, but VADA will be involved, and we all know Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia fight's not happening because he pulled out a VADA test. So he's trying to say he's doping behind the scenes. And bruh, because I'm gonna tell you like this, the people who believe that shit, they're just not looking at all the facts to the case. It's so many facts to say that shows that Ryan Garcia wasn't super fucking taking steroids like they trying to paint the picture to be. But of course, Devin Haney fans is running with it. My whole point is, I agree with them taking a fucking win from Ryan, cool. But if I'm Devin Haney, Pops, I'm not finna go up in there and tell Devin that, hey, the only reason you lost is because he was on off the ring, so just walk there and do the same thing you did last time. No, you will have a better game plan. You're going to fix the bow and arrow like you did. Let's be honest. Let's just be honest. So if y'all want to hate and y'all want to be mad at he cheated, whatever. But the simple fact is, he should have blocked that left hook more than what he did. And don't get me wrong, I get it. The Osterine could have enhanced his performance and made him a little bit faster or a little bit stronger to knock him out, but Ryan been knocking motherfuckers out. Devin been getting chinny if he get hit. So it's like, what did you expect from a bigger, stronger, faster puncher than Ryan Garcia? It adds up. It adds up. It's like everybody who said that that Jake Paul and fucking what's the nigga, Anthony Joshua was rigged because he didn't knock him out in the first 20 seconds of the fight. Bruh, the nigga been boxing for 5 years. The nigga can make it 3 rounds. He can move his feet and make it 3 rounds. And guess what? 3rd, 4th, 5th round, them feet gonna get heavy. You're gonna start tripping over them fists, and your teeth gonna get knocked the fuck out your mouth. And you can't say that. What you think he got his teeth broke so y'all can say it was? Come on, bro. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section. What fight would y'all rather have next if Ryan Garcia win and become world champion? If Ryan Garcia win and become world champion, for everybody who hating on Tank, let's not forget that Rolly was world champion after losing to Tank. Ryan for 20 minutes for Devin. Pitbull Cruz, Mario Barrios. I think that's about it. This is after. Well, I mean, Hector Garcia was still champion at the time, went back to 130 when he lost. And the only person who got to get a championship now will be fucking, what's your boy, will be with Frank Martin, and I can see Frank Martin becoming champion too. If Frank Martin knock out Nair Albright, Keyshawn gonna have to see Frank Martin for sure next. He gonna have to see him next, or he gonna have to see Devin Haney next. Keyshawn want that Devin Haney.
Hey, I'm gonna whoop your ass, so-called Debo. You know what happened to Debo at the end of the movie? Huh? He got hit with a brick. Huh? Debo might get hit with a brick. Talk some Latins and Spanish people. Nah, don't pick on them. Pick on me. Keep picking on Craig, and you gonna figure out what's gonna happen. You're gonna get hit with a brick. And I ain't playing. You know I ain't playing. Hit with a brick. Hit. Belt, nigga.
You want that Devin Haney fight a nigga all in California. Look for Devin Haney. Go talk to my TikTok if you want to see the full video on that.
Where the hell Debo at? Talk all that shit, man. Where Devin? Where Debo at? So-called
Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. It's your boy 2 Times. Tell him tomorrow is media week all week. The fight is on Saturday. We got a lot of shit to cover, a lot of interviews dropping. So hit the notification bell. Tap in. It's your boy 2 Times. Tell him.
Where is Debo? Keep it up.